Hey guys, do you ever have one of those days where everything feels like weirdly possible for some reason? You know, like the sun's out, you're walking around, you think, I might be the main character today. Well, that was me. I was walking home one day after school with my friends Michael and Rusty, and all of a sudden, I saw this chalkboard outside this crusty little bar that said, Open Mic Night. Comedy, music, poetry, whatever. Sign up or stay soft. And something inside me, a deep little delusional part of my soul was like, hey, you're funny, you've got jokes. Well, I'd never done stand-up before. The closest I've ever got to doing stand-up was telling a few jokes for my friends. But I thought, this is it. This is how legends begin. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. That moment I walked into the bar, it hit me like a wet sock. It smelled like spilled regret and a urinal cake that lost custody of its kids. The bartender looked like he'd been awake since like 1996. He didn't even say hi. He just pointed at some notebook and said, you want to sign up? I nodded because I'm an idiot. 15 minutes later, I'm on the deck, right after a guy named Bones, who did 5 minutes of erotic slam poetry about his dead cat. The audience? 7 people who looked like they'd accidentally ended up at a comedy show while searching for their real fathers. And in the audience, Rusty and Michael. One lady was knitting in the audience. A dude in the back was vaping, and I walked up to the mic. Just like that, it was my time. I nervously got on the stage, and I opened strong. I said, so, witch trials happened in Salem? No one laughed. Just pure North Korean silence. I thought maybe they didn't hear me, so I doubled down. So I used to think I was allergic to tennis balls. It's not something I ever told people because, anyway, so, it started in middle school and I was walking past the gym and this kid was playing with, tennis balls and I walked past him and a tennis ball hit me in the back of the neck, and then I'm allergic to tennis balls because once tennis put its balls in my mouth and I got itchy. At that point, the only noise was the bartender unplugging the mic because he thought my set was over. So I just walked off stage, slowly. The host patted me on the back and he was like, takes guts to bomb like that, kid. He specifically acknowledged that I bombed. Like I was a kamikaze pilot and he respected the effort. So me, Michael, and Rusty walked outside the bar, and Michael said to me, hey man, none of us had the balls to get up there and do that, so good job. Even though your set was absolutely horrendous, and it was horrible. I couldn't even sit through it. Wow, thanks a lot. And by the way, did a tennis really put its balls in your mouth? Yeah. So that night when I got home, I didn't feel proud of myself for doing an amazing banger comedy set. But I did feel proud of myself for going in there on a whim, standing up on the stage, and just doing something in front of people. I guess the moral of the story is, even if you think you might be good at something, you never truly know unless you try first. That's all for this week, guys. See ya.